Status needs power? What? Status what? No drone? Shouldn't it have a drone now? I gave it a drone. Where's the drone? The drone is coming. Oh my god, our first drone? Hold up, hold up. What's happening here? Why are you flying off the radar? Off the world. Why are you flying into the black abyss? My dude, my buddy, my guy. You do 90-degree angles? Oh, now you're shifting. Okay, okay, okay. Any ideas on the next book for book club yet? No. No ideas yet. Thank you for the reminder. Oh my god, they kind of are zooming. Holy shit. The little bumblebees, man. If I sit on top of you, what happens? Oh my god, I forgot that there was concrete in there. Can I see the drones? I'm not that heavy. You can do it. Take off with me on you. Let's go for a ride, Bumblebee. Oh, boy! I was thinking maybe this would be the way to, maybe this would be... No! No! Maybe that would be the way to get home. That's not the way to go home. Maybe that'd be the fastest way to get back and forth between my bus and the fucking thing. Wow. They tried to kill me. My drone tried to fucking kill me. Mo says, to be frank, I'm new here, so I don't know how the rest of your factories are set up, but your logic seems sound. Thank you. That's actually what I shoot for, is to seem sound in terms of logic. Even if the substance isn't there, as long as I seem sound, I'm doing okay. No, thank you. That really does mean a lot. Thank you. Okay. So, our new goal is this. This thing's just cranking out packaged turbo fuel at whatever rate we can. That's going to go feed the entire bus and our entire drone system. Now it's time to get to the next step. Hi, Mars. Welcome back. We need this one to bring in canisters in 1. And we don't have a thing to feed it yet. So our goal here is to run a belt from here. Ignore the spaghetti. To there. Now here's the next question. If you have a drone, I wonder if you can have it like sort of... with multiple destinations. Chat, front seat question. Yes or no? Can you have a drone from one drone port go out to feed multiple other ports? Yes or no? Just a yes or a no question. Just a yes or a no question. Heads up, I'm going to try something. Could be hilarious, could be annoying. Go for it. Ask again. Oh my god. You can play the clip in the bottom right? Amazing.
This is a story.
Amazing. This is an emergency broadcast alert. Why is it screaming? That's the I thought the drone
started.
I thought the drone was screaming. That's a clip of me. So the story behind that clip is I smacked myself with a rubber band, and then I listened to the clip of that in 0.25 speed. And then I listened to the clip of that clip in 0.25 speed. And then I listened to the clip of that clip in 0.25 speed. It just got slowed way down. And that's what my voice sounds like. Super slow. So the front seat question I'm asking is, if I have a drone port. No, never mind. I figured it out. I think I figured it out. I'm ignoring the question. Ignore that I ever asked. It's the drones that matter. We'll put a drone here. And then we will have it hold up. This is worth getting out paint. So there's two situations in which I could use drones, right? This is going to run so bad on my computer while Satisfactory is also running. Option 1. Oh my god, the lag. Holy shit. Is I have a bucket that needs filling. And I got a... Oh boy. And I got a bucket that's got stuff in it. In that situation, you just have a one drone that flies one way, then returns to pick up more water to drop off. This is option 2. What we're about to do is option 2, which is that... Oh my god, the lag is so bad. Oh my lord. Option 2. Don't laugh at my handwriting. Which is that you have a bucket with some stuff in it, and then you have a bunch of other buckets that need filling. The way you do this one is you don't have one drone fly here, fly back, fly here. But you don't do that shit. Instead, you do one drone from here. Like, it starts here, flies there to get shit, flies back. A second drone takes care of this one. So basically, you house the drone at the second location rather than at the first. I think that makes sense. In the first situation, it doesn't really matter, I guess, where you house the drone, because it's just a one-to-one. Drone can live wherever, right? I might have too much power knowing I can put clips on screen whenever I want. Any other 90s kids have those stuffed dinosaurs that you can squeeze? That's Ryan right there. Wait, what? Oh, the sound? I don't know that reference, actually. As the 90s kids, I don't know that reference. I think technically in either one of these situations, we could put the drone here. Like, for this one, I could put the drone here or at the other place. For this one, it needs to be here. You can't set the drone specifically. As far as I know, I don't think you can, like, work with the drone specifically for their settings. You have to interact with the... God, I hope this makes sense. You have to interact with the port settings. So it has to be per port. Okay, you are going to bring canisters in. We should make sure you get what you need to run at all times, right? Because you're going to provide turbo fuel for the entire thing. Compacted coal. Good, 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 good. Cool. Okay, seems good. Confirmed Ryan didn't play with dinosaurs. Honestly, I really didn't. I really was not a dinosaur kid, honestly. I mean, the only thing I did that was dinosaur kid-like was I watched Land Before Time, you know? But that's it. Please grab it, please grab it, please grab it. Oh, baby. Land Before Time was so good. Yeah, I really liked Land Before Time, but about it for me, honestly. Littlefoot. Oh my god. God, I hope I'm not making a mistake. But if I am, it's fine. We'll just fix it later. Here's the way to ask the question. Front seat question. Can multiple drones pick up materials from one drone port? Yes or no? Yes, don't. So it's really just as simple as like you have to find a place to house the drone, and you wouldn't want the drone sitting at that place. Probably. I think that makes sense. In Dutch, it was called Flatfoot. The whole series was called Flatfoot. If we need more iron, this place is the way to go. Chad, I have to get off at 3:30. I'm going to set myself a timer. Timer in 40 minutes, it'll be 3:32. Flatfoot and his friends. Yeah, I didn't really play with dinosaurs. I did play with some like WWE figurines. I was probably a little bit older than like dinosaur age though. And you better believe I was into Pokemon, of course. Big Pokemon fan. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I mean, I was also really, really big into basketball from a super young age. You don't seem like a WWE guy at all. I know. I'm so not these days. WWE wasn't a thing here. What age is that? WWE was probably like 8 to like, I don't know, like 8 to 10 maybe? We gotta delete this. Fuck it, we'll just do it right now. We gotta delete this turnaround because it's actually causing us more issues than it's solving. No one, oh boy, no one ever uses it. Then that means that it crosses the path and messes up the pathing. Basketball tracks, you're a Hoosier. Exactly. And a 90s kid and a Hoosier. What that means is that Reggie Miller was like my god. I mean, God was my god back then. But, you know, like, Reggie Miller was second. Okay, so we need to drone canisters out, which is what we were going to do up here. What age was WWE? I think it was like early elementary, so like 8 to 10 years old. WWE is the like, you know, like the staged wrestling stuff on TV. Was I done with this or no? I was done with it. I think uranium fuel rods will be a 1-to-1. Like, we just need the supplier drone to be here. To be uranium fuel rods out. We'll need to bring fuel in is actually the thing we're not done with on this floor just yet. But we haven't... Oh, it's right there, actually. Holy shit, this is going to be such a mess. Staged? What do you mean staged? Don't let me be the person to finally tell you that David Blaine ain't doing real magic. You know that, right? God, this is a mess. It's fine. If it works, it works. David Blaine does real magic. His special is called real magic. Well, if his special is named real magic, then I guess it better be, must be real. If it's called real magic, well, who am I to disagree? Listen, a little bit of spaghetti. Only the smallest amount, though. You know what? I honestly feel bad enough. Here on the bus, we don't do bad. We don't do bad. Here on the bus, on the vertical bus, we don't do spaghetti. We'll do that instead. Okay. You're making uranium fuel rods. You have none inside of you at this point. Why aren't we making any? The encased uranium cells, we don't have any? Why don't we have any? Couldn't that be pretty... I never got into basketball. Peyton Manning and Reggie Wayne were my sporting idols growing up. Oh, for sure. I had the... I had the Sports Illustrated cover that Peyton Manning was on. I think it was the Sports Illustrated cover. Hanging up in my room for years. I didn't even play football. Hold up, what the fuck's up with our encased our encased uranium cells? Reggie Wayne too. My room as a kid. What was your room as a kid decorated like, chat? If it was decorated at all. My one room at my dad's house. It was decorated when I was probably 3 or 4 in the primary colors with Crayola for kids, like shelving and stuff. Everything was primary colors from Crayola for kids. And at my dad's house, that never changed. I was a 17-year-old at my dad's house sleeping in a Crayola for kids tiny little bed. Why are you not doing anything? It's coming in right now. It's coming in right now. You got anything on you? We're about to find out. At my mom's house, it was I literally had Pacers wallpaper. It was all like Reggie Miller, Peyton Manning, Reggie Wayne. Until I got to be a high schooler and I got obsessed with running, and then it was Steve Prefontaine, basically. But that's silica. That's encased uranium. Okay. I can't see how much is on it, right? Why are you empty? Why are you empty? Why the fuck are you empty? Why are you empty? What's the deal? Uh-oh. Mine was all fold-out Nintendo Power magazine posters. Wow. I had a giant cat poster on the wall. A lot of Dragon Ball Z and a lot of Pokemon. Also, Go-Go's, if those were a thing in America. No. Shared a room I never decorated. Would have been useless since my brother and I destroyed everything we touched. I put all my LP album covers on my wall in a checkerboard pattern. That's very cool, Kabo. Bunch of Legend of Zelda posters. Oh boy, what is happening? What is going on with my... uranium? What was the question? What your room was decorated like as a kid? Just sitting here trying to figure out what's wrong with my uranium. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I didn't really decorate much, I guess. Mainly I just had books. Yeah. We'll call that library decorated. Decorated like a library. Had bad Dutch music CDs. Bad Dutch music CDs. Like you had the Eminem of Dutch rap. Just built the thing I need for my shapes factory, so now I'm letting it run while working again. Oh, wow. Self-restraint on you to not just build the next thing. Did I not set it to load? I thought it was set to load. Maybe that's the problem. We should turn off self-driving and keep this here just in case. You do not have any... You are set to load. You don't have any encased in... Or, Did I not hook you up? What's going on here? Our uranium stopped. Oh my god, is it because we ran out of canisters or whatever? We never delivered more water? No, we did a different thing. Do we want some mid-travel entertainment? Oh. Delete that shit, delete that shit, delete that shit. I don't even need it. I don't even need it. I just don't want it there. Glow-in-the-dark ceiling, stars on the ceiling. Yeah, I had those too. I like those a lot. So the reason you aren't running is just because we don't have canisters to get rid of the sulfuric acid. I knew it had to do with canisters. Fuck me. Knew it had to do with canisters. So what we need to do here is actually build a drone that is canisters in 2. This is actually fine news because this is what I needed to come out here to do this anyway. So we need canisters in 2. We have to fuel canisters. We have to fuel all of the drone ports that are at the bus and then not fuel all the ones that are away. And that should work. You right there just need to go there. And you are canister in 2. Is that what it's called? Canisters in 2. You need power. Radioactive, by the way. Radioactive. And then we gotta just start upgrading some of these fucking thingies. This is built so ugly, I don't care. We should build a drone here. Should give you a little bit of fuel to get home. And then we should... You'll bring empty canisters. You'll output that. The empty canisters go here. You're going to be bringing canisters constantly, which is kind of funny, but oh well. Dingus, by the way? How dare you? We will have to edit that if we need to get more canisters for more of these machines here before too long, but that is a fine setup for now, I think. Nothing's going to run for now because we don't have canisters. It's fine. I don't just have any randomly sitting in my inventory, do I? No. All right. All right, let's go back home. We still need to build canisters out. And then... Holy crap, we're still not going to get a nuclear plant set up today. We can't go all Chernobyl today, guys. Dang it. I was really hoping. Was really hoping for more Chernobyl. I did build a Zoop tube somewhere over here for this train station off camera. Should really watch Chernobyl. Sorry, I don't watch. No soliciting. I don't watch TV shows. And an Oblivion character named Bingus Timothy. Oh my God, Luke, that reminds me about Chunkle Down Bim. Did you see the Dimension 20 news about a live show? I thought you'd promised Carly you'd watch a TV program. How dare you, Shammy? How dare you? Promise is a strong word. I'm Rick Grimes, bitch. All right, back to travel time. What's Tony gonna hit us with?
Airline's way better than Ryan.
I can't say that out loud. I can't say it.
I love you, Ryan.
Thanks,
Yeah, his
Meg.
hairline's way better than Ryan.
I can't say that out loud. I can't say it.
I think that was when Meg was making Surprise in
I love you, Ryan.
in The Sims.
Yeah, his hairline's way better than Ryan.
I can't
What's
say
going
that
on?
out
Tony's
loud.
playing a
I
clip
can't
in the
say
upper
it.
left-hand corner of the screen.
I love you, Ryan. Yeah, his hairline's way better.
Oh my God, and it just keeps going. There you go. H is in the chat, by the way. Incredible, Tony. Incredible. That was a good stream. That was funny. She made... Who did she make? She made Surprise. She made, like... She made a couple other chatters, I thought, in The Sims. She made me. Which is actually... I think in that moment she was actually making me and being like, this hairline won't do. Did she make Tub? She might have made Tub. I feel like she made Mars and just made an alien. Yeah, we can just jump off right here. So we're back over. Canisters we're going to need on the upper floor. That's what we were talking about. Let's do that. I want a Meg sim stream. Yeah, I tried to convince her to play Shapes on stream, but I honestly don't think that would be particularly entertaining. I feel like no one should have their first time through any factory game ever happen on camera, because that shit's stressful. Did she make Rebecca? She might have made Rebecca, yeah. No, she definitely did surprise though. She definitely did do surprise, because she because I think it was after the fact that we figured out that surprise was a 14-year-old. And I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is actually after I had met Mars. We had met Mars in person and FaceTime surprise for a face reveal. So I think it was actually like we knew what, you know, we weren't like telling people, but like we knew what surprise even looked like and stuff at that point. But I could be wrong. I could have the lore all mixed up. Lord knows I've done that before. Hasn't even figured out that Evo's 5. If Evo is 5, I honestly wouldn't even be mad. Just be impressed. Oh my god, rotate. What? Shit. No. I did. Oh, fuck. There we go. Being 5, having a way better handling of like organization skills than most people that I know. Okay, so this is going to be canisters out. It is not going to have a drone. It does need power. It does need fuel. And then we need to actually make the canisters to fill it with. Did you really ignore me to play Repo with a 5-year-old? Sounds good, Ikulos. Good night. Thanks for being here. Okay. Canisters in 1 should have canisters out. Canisters in 2 should have canisters out. I think that means that they're going to start appearing now. At least they'll get fuel, but they won't get canisters just yet. Does that mean that 2 drones are currently flying towards my location? 1 and... Interesting. Chat, front seat question if you're a Satisfactory fan. Can 2 drones path towards 1 port at the same time? Yes or no? My guess is this. My hypothesis is the answer is no. It is? Never mind. Beautiful. I really hope they both get here at the same time, because then we could see what happens. My guess was going to be that only 1 could path towards it after it didn't appear to be moving it at first, but... It's going to be a big drain on our plastic forever, but that's all right. Thank you, chat. Thanks for the front seat. Good night, Ikulos. Oh, drone. Oh, there's a drone. God, the drones are very satisfying to watch. They're very fast. Did you just get fuel and leave already? Yeah. No, still landing. Okay. Where's the other one at? Right there. Are you just like, it's like circling. It's like at the airport. Oh my God. That's amazing. They just circle until they get a spot to land. Oh, hi Spin. How's it going? That's amazing. That's honestly, that is way cooler than robots in Factorio. That's way cooler. I wonder if you can do any sort of like any sort of like programming of the drone itself in terms of being like, hey, go sit there until full, or go sit there until no way I need this many, but we could do it. What's our current objectives? Create DIA. I don't know what DIA is. We are currently, but I will tell you what our objective is. We are DOA is dead on arrival. We are currently setting up a fleet of autonomous self-governing drones that are going to 60 per minute. Run this factory without me. I want to retire someday. And they're going to run this factory without me. Denver International Airport. Gotcha. That makes sense. DOA is actually delegation of authority. Oh, well, I don't know shit about delegating, so that probably explains why I don't know what that is. I heard rowboats in Factorio. Robots makes a lot more sense. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I mean, minor Factorio spoilers, but like the biggest, in some ways, one of the biggest milestones you reach in Factorio is when you get robots or drones to supply things for you to other parts of the factory. It's amazing. It changes everything. Huge milestone. And they are amazing. And I think probably, if I had to guess, they're going to be more powerful than drones will be in this game. But the animation of a drone circling that for a place to land is just really cool. I just love that a lot. Like I said, if I had to guess, I think, and that is not upsetting me if drones in Factorio are like overpowered. They sort of make like late game factory stuff. In some ways, they make it like very like inconsequential. So if it's not inconsequential, that's fine with me. Fine with me. Let's go like here. Go there. You're all gonna make canisters. Dope. Pasted. Dope. Factorio without construction drones would be rough. Yeah. It really would. It'd be really, really rough. Oh, sorry, Mars. Dude, comma, indigestion's ass is the true meaning. What can I say? I've got an ass that makes headlines. Can you imagine how terrible it would be to actually have your ass be in the headline of a newspaper article? Like, you know, Kim Kardashian breaking the internet, but like, that'd be terrible. Merger. I keep going one past it. Merger, facing that way. I mean, I guess like your bills would be paid, but like, can you imagine the level of being perceived? We need to put this in, but we first need to go above. Why are you doing this? Why? I need to want to know something. Technically, my ass was on the front page of a newspaper. Really? What did your ass do? Was it like in the newspaper because you also happened to be on the front page of the newspaper, or was it like, you know, it did something remarkable in and of itself? Dope. Okay. Hopefully that runs for a long time. Hopefully that, what did it do? Sat on it. Hopefully that runs for a long time. That's drones for every empty canister is done. The only other thought I had was I am low on turbo fuel. So we need to actually find a place for, we should do this because it'll keep the thing running either way. We should do some storage. I think left output should also be any. No. We're going to do another. My preference, this is interesting. My preference for how stuff gets fed with turbo fuel is first and foremost, this must have turbo fuel because it has to have fuel to bring fuel in. Second from that, the rest of the factory should have turbo fuel because it needs to run. Fourth from that could be me getting a little bit of overflow in a little chest, a little storage container for my personal use. And in that, we might do a little bit of like this kind of thing, where I want to be able to grab some, but I don't want it to be a lot. This photographer was working on a piece about my school. He was taking pics of the university building. I was trying to walk by. I said I didn't want to be in the picture. He said, I'll wait till you're inside. He took it anyway. It was for an article about how the school is going through a lot of financial trouble. And it was framed like I was the only person on campus. Wow. Did you sue? He said, I didn't actually give permission for my likeness to be used in this photo, and he used my ass's likeness anyways. You didn't sue? Rookie mistake. Just kidding. You probably had already, I mean, yeah. In public, what are you suing for? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but the story sounded like Mars said, I would prefer not to be in the photo. He said, I won't use it, and then used it anyways. Like, if you take a photo of something happening in public, you could probably run it in the newspaper. But if you also say, I'm not going to use it, then use it anyways, I feel like you could at least make an interesting case there. I don't know if it's illegal, but like, so what? So he promised. I'm not saying it's like a bulletproof case. I'm just like, I feel like going a step above and beyond to promise, then not doing it. I've seen litigation for less. Okay, we have the canister out. We're not currently getting any turbo fuel, which does concern me a wee bit. But I also wonder if I can name my drones. Frontsy question. Chat, can you name drones in this game? Yes or no? Do you sue everyone when they break a promise? I've never sued anybody. It's hazy, okay. But as asked, the answer is no. I don't remember what that is. I don't remember what that is. I don't remember what that is. Oh! Can hover over the drone? Wait. Now that's interesting. Now hold up here. No drone? Wait, what did I fuck up? What's happening here? Wait, what's going on here? I took damage. It says it's on the way. I think it's saying it's en route. It's en route. Okay. So what one's en route? Where? Right there? The same newspaper ran a story about my school this year and reused the picture. That's so funny. Why would Mars sue? Just because I've never sued anybody doesn't mean that no one should ever sue ever. And I'm not even saying in Mars' situation I could sue. I do think it's crazy that you're like, no, there's no reason to ever sue at all related to anything you're talking about. If I were to go out in public and say, hey, I'm live streaming something, don't worry, I'm not showing your face, and then I was showing that person's face, that person would probably have some rights to like pursue some sort of action against me, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm just being like, isn't this a wee bit of no? Isn't this a wee bit of a gray area? You say that so confidently. You say that with the confidence of a person that I don't know that I'm actually less confident because you're so confident. It is 3:28 and I need to get off in 3 minutes. Probably depends a lot on where you live. I agree. Did we get more out of that or no? Shit. They came in. Did they bring any? Oh, no. I don't think there's turbo fuel being built up because this said outgoing none. I think if my face isn't in it, they have a lot of leeway there. To be clear, I'm not saying that is utterly illegal. Definitely incorrect. You definitely have a good case in court. I'm saying I was under the impression that at least in certain parts of the U.S., there are protections against being broadcast or being photographed and then having that image, your likeness, used in publications without your permission. Specifically, if you have received a promise that you will not be used in that. Not if you're in public. Will you point me to the law? Will you point me to the your source there? It's not that I don't trust you. It's that you're saying it so certainly. And as a person who has a little bit of experience in realms related to this, First Amendment, perfect, cool. As someone who has a little bit of experience in things related to this, aka I worked in marketing and took photographs for a college, like Mars is talking about, and also works in live streaming where there's a lot of shit going down about whether or not you can show people on your live stream with or without their permission. And especially if you give an explicit answer that no, you will not be showing their likeness, and then you do anyways. I'm just saying, is anyone surprised that there might be a little bit of a gray area there? A little, just a little bit? A shade of gray? A singular shade of gray? State laws vary for if you require consent from all parties to record a conversation, for instance, which is similar territory. If they monetize the image, if you would if you would have otherwise monetized it. I'm not saying I would sue in this situation. I'm saying I'm very surprised to hear people be like, absolutely guaranteed, 100%, no, there's nothing going on there. I wish I had your certainty. A phone call is inherently private. Now someone recording your call while you sit in Starbucks would be different. Or just outside of Starbucks. Or none of us are lawyers for sure. I'm just surprised by the certainty. That's all I'll say. Why are we not making turbo fuel? Also, I got to get out of here. Shouldn't we be making at least a little bit of turbo fuel? It tells us fuel consumption. That thing just took off without any more fuel. Makes me nervous. All right. Either way, I got to stop it here. Either way. I could have sworn we had a lawyer in the community. I honestly don't know if we do have a lawyer in the community. All right, that's going to do it for Satisfactory. Thanks so much for hanging out, you guys. I appreciate you. Weigh in on the comments on YouTube. Do we have any lawyers who watched this series specifically in First Amendment and or recorded conversations and or you and your likeness in public? If you are a lawyer, please write a novel in the comments down below. I'd love to read it. I'd love to learn. I just love to learn. If we don't have a lawyer, how good of a call are we really? We do need a lawyer. We need to record a lawyer for sure. Anyways, bye. We need to recruit a lawyer, not record a lawyer. That could be illegal, depending. Bye, Tony. Bye.